Bonjour, mon ami. C'est driving on the Jeep, Jon And Pat here. We are doing a budget trip to Arcadia in Rhode Island. Yeah. It's a park management area. How big is it? Like 1,600?
1,400 acres of trails, ponds, streams. It's a really nice fishing area. Stocked streams, stocked trout.
Not so much elevation-wise, but it's just nice backpacking, just out in the middle of nowhere. Not a lot of. It's very primitive. John came up with the idea. We're challenging ourselves. We're like, dude, let's just do a trip, all dollar store and budget stuff. And
so
let's do it.
The parameters of the challenge were
35.
You guys are bitches.
We are bitches.
No, let's just call it. Just say
40.
40 bucks. Let's restart this.
No, dude, keep it rolling.
So we decided to challenge ourselves, and the parameters of that challenge were for $40 we had to get everything other than clothes, but everything else. Clothes were the only things we could take with us. Everything for a backpacking trip that we would need. So that includes a backpack, a tent, sleeping gear, everything, cook kit, the works. So this is just a short video on what we came up with. And we're going to continue this video with a series on us actually using the stuff, showing what we did need, showing what we didn't need, how they could be improved,
and showing how bad it's going to suck.
No, it won't suck. It'll be good.
It'll suck.
It's not going to suck. He's a pussy.
We'll just show you what we each came up with. It was good because we kind of tossed ideas back and forth. We did all our shopping separately. So he has his stuff, I have my stuff. We both have different takes on what we can get with 40 bucks. Technically, you spent 35, and we spent 5 each on food too. Not like gourmet food. It was like ramen,
mac and cheese,
easy mac stuff, basically.
Yeah.
We're banking on catching fish. That's the only part of our kit that doesn't include the 45, except for our film equipment and our fishing stuff. Everything else is 35 bucks. All right. So starting off, I got a pack. This was from Five Below. $5 for this pack. I attached a few little things on it so I could carry more. The straps and clips were roughly $1 in total. So this pack overall was $6 for that. In here, old pillowcase, made a stuff sack for free. Just used some old pillowcase, old rope. And on a lot of stuff I used duct tape, and that was $1 at the dollar store. But in here is my sleeping bag. It's a snuggie. It actually, I just cut the sleeves off, sewed it up. It seems like it's going to work all right. Not waterproof, so I have also in here, a shower curtain. All in all, my sleeping kit, all that stuff was, I believe, it was $7. Right here, this is my tent. This is a tarp. It's a 6x8 tarp, and I'm going to use this with some rope. Going to rig it on some trees. It's basically just be an A-frame tarp. Open on the sides, open in the front and back. Just kind of to shed water both sides. I might, depending on what's around me, just do a lean-to, but we'll see. Next up is the cooking stuff. I have two, I wouldn't say stainless, they're aluminum, but 2 aluminum water bottles I got at the dollar store. $1 each. It's going to be nice because we're not going to really have water around us. There's going to be a river, but we want to bring in some fresh water on our own that we can just drink, cook with, whatever. So I got those. $2 right there. Next, my fire. This is inside here. Put it right in the front. Good stuff. There is a candle at the bottom, steel wool, a lighter, and 2 books of matches. So no matter what, I will always have fire in it. Sealed with duct tape, waterproof, and also it's good because I can put all the stuff in here, even if it's windy, get the kindling lit, and it'll be in here, so I can get a fire started in this container.
You can also make char cloth in it.
This guy, baking pan at the dollar store, making for like pound cake and stuff, but this is going to be used to cook trout. Flip it over like this, put some coals under it. It's basically a stove. That was $1. All this stuff here was roughly $4. This dog bowl was most expensive. Stainless steel, which is good, but take all this out with my $2 pliers here. Even when it's hot, I got clamps so I can cook on the stove. Same thing with this. It's hot, I can still pick it up. Also, cutting board and a knife. Sewing kit I got for $1, but inside here I found at my house some old saw blades from a craftsman, something like that. So those are free. But those, if we need wood, if we're out of wood or if there's something, You put them in here, clamp it down, and you can use that as a saw. And you can actually saw some small branches off trees, let it dry out, and use it as firewood. 2 flashlights from the dollar store. They're LED flashlights, you can see. So when you're putting a kit like this, anything you can get for free or anything that's old that you find in your house, perfect to use because it costs you nothing and you can still use it. We'll see. John's turn.
Yup. Or it's my turn for show and tell, I should say. So I went to the same place for a backpack, a place called Five Below. I don't know if they're around you, but $5 for this backpack, and it's green. Total cost of this, $5 for the pack, and $2 for all the buckles and clips and cheap webbing and everything. So $7 on the pack. This is my sleeping kit. So in here is actually everything I need for sleeping other than shelter. So for a sleeping bag, I took a twin size sheet that I bought at Walmart for $5, sewed it up so it's kind of like a pocket. For a ground pad, I bought a window reflector for like a car window, and what that's for is it sort of insulates you off the ground, not much, but better than just laying on the ground. And also it's got Mylar on it, so it will reflect body heat back. Plus, I have a Mylar space blanket. It cost me 70 cents on Amazon. Free shipping, Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. A 5x7 tarp, but I wanted it small because I like how compact that is. It's really cheap. This tarp cost me $2.39. And to tie that tarp up, I got 50 feet of rope here. So what I have here are 2 aluminum water bottles I got from the dollar store. Pretty thin. They dent really easily. I don't know that I want to boil water in them, but I have them. And also from the dollar store, I got this. It's kind of like a platypus onto the good stuff. Cook kit. So I got a lot of stuff here for cooking, but we'll go over the pot first. This is a stuff sack. All these stuff sacks, by the way, the white stuff sacks, were made out of 1 yard's worth of material. It was on clearance at Walmart, and it's actually nylon and it's waterproof. I don't know why it was on sale, but it's amazing. I love it. I've been sewing stuff sacks like crazy since. I even made one for my cook kit, like it needed it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I have I think it's 12 centimeter. There's only 2 models. I think one's a 10, one's a 12. I think this is the 12 centimeter. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Yell at me and ask me. I don't care. But this cost me $2 at Walmart. But to heat that cook pot, I have an alcohol stove. This was made out of a $1. Actually, it's made out of one of these. It's like an ad for Walmart. Then this is really cool. This is actually like a cookie cooling rack. They were at the dollar store for 2 for $1. I only took 1 because I only need 1. But what I'm hoping to do is either just put this over the fire because we're going trout fishing. So hopefully I can either cook fish right over the fire on this thing, or utilize that big loaf pan that Pat had, fill that with coals, put that right on top. It's basically like a hibachi grill for $1. Right here, I have a little fire kit. Consists of 1 lighter, which came from the dollar store. They were 3 for $1. A box of matches, which were like 10 packs for $1. And these 2 little tea lights, which are actually citronella. And
damn cat.
Bad cats. That's that wild cat. Remember that cat from the other?
Which is right here.
But so back to talking about. Remember what the name of that book was?
Backpacking for bitches.
Boom. From the dollar store. The light itself was $1, and then I had to buy batteries for it, which sucked. But I had to get batteries for it. So $2 for a flashlight, but it's really bright, as you can see. And then my knife. A little something I like to call the dollar store mora knife. Is it as good as a mora? Hell no. But it looks like one. Stay tuned because we're going to show you what all these look like shortly. Like 0.3 milliseconds.
Alright. I'll break this one since you took 5 hours for your shit. Alright guys, these are the packs right here. Packed up. I got my fishing pole on here too. Jon's got his on there. The only thing that's not on mine is my fishing kit, which I'm going to get a smaller one.
And
tonight at Walmart.
And the tripod, which is over there.
Yeah, which is you, and by you I mean the camera, but the viewer, you're on the tripod.
Dude, I can talk about my own thing.
In the face. See that camera? Watch again. Dude, go with this. It looks real. Dude, tarp. Alright, fine.
God, I tried the wrong way.
One more. One more.
So this is my pack all packed up. I got my tarp hanging on the front there. Bottom, got my sleeping roll, everything I got for my sleeping kit in there. Water bottle on this side, fishing rod on this side. I have the reel and my tackle box inside. I got my platypus thingy on the outside there, and then that's about it. Everything else is packed up in. I got a raincoat. Yeah,
one thing we forgot though.
Sheet, yes.
Toilet paper. In all seriousness, whenever you go somewhere, bring toilet paper. This is more important than the first aid kit or a knife.
That's a bullshit, but it's important.
But if you got a shit, this is way better than a leaf.
How do I look?
Sexy. This guy right here, bringing this too. Right now you're filming on an Olympus SP600Z or something like that. That's what I got just because it was like $200, but it's a little SLR. It's got 15 times zoom as soon as I got it, which is good for wildlife. Then I got a mini flip cam HD, which is going to be good. But this is the pack overall. And,